What is happening at Chelsea? I thought they were title contenders. Not long ago, they were drawing against Arsenal and they were considering themselves title contenders. Chelsea sit fifth, even though fifth is not bad, but that's not where you win the title. You win the running, they usually count one, two, three, top three teams in the running. Yeah.
Chelsea mistook good form. They mistook good form for a good season. Everybody has a good form. I mean, United won three in a row. They were 5 points behind Arsenal. Everybody was losing, and we were beginning to ask, wait, is United the team that's going to chase Arsenal or what? so, so I think Chelsea mistook good form for a good season.
Yeah.
You can have a good game against Liverpool. You can have a good game against Barcelona. You can have a good game against Arsenal, yeah, but that does not mean much. Chelsea is a mid team. Uh, uh, you know, maybe I'm speaking because I'm a hater, but Chelsea is a mid team.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea signed Garnacho. Garnacho has had all the time at United. He hasn't done really anything. Chelsea signed Joao Pedro. Uh, uh, Gabriel Magalhaes, Arsenal defender, has more open play goals than Joao Pedro. You know, more
Yeah.
goals from open play
Oh my
than
God.
Joao Pedro.
Yeah.
Joao Pedro had goals because he was scoring 10 penalties a season at,
At
at Brighton.
Brighton. Oh man,
Yeah,
that
that's
guy.
me.
Ah.
Yeah, they went to Borussia Dortmund and they brought this other winger. I'm trying to think.
Gittins.
Gittins, mid. I mean, I don't really think how releasing Madueke and bringing in Gittins was an improvement. I think that was just business
Yeah.
or balancing book.
Yeah.
So I just don't. They brought in. They went to Fulham and brought this goalkeeper who has been shooting themselves. This defender has been shooting himself in the foot every day. Tosin,
Yeah.
Tosin Adarabia, mid. Chelsea sent Chaloba to loan on Crystal Palace. They didn't trust him. They didn't trust him.
Yeah.
They sent him to
Yeah.
loan on Crystal Palace. Then, due to injuries, they brought him, and he's a starter mid.
Yeah.
So their goalkeeper mid.
Dilap.
Chelsea is just a
Yeah.
mid. Yeah. Then
Dilap
they
is
brought
mid.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Is mid.
Yeah.
So I think a good form got people thinking that Chelsea are who I mean Caicedo becomes solid, they win games. Once Caicedo is playing well and maybe Enzo is playing well and Reece James is playing well, then they get results. But apart from that, they just don't have it. Malo Gusto can have good games, but he's mid. Malo Gusto
Yeah.
is not playing in Arsenal. He's not
Yeah.
playing in Man City. I
Yeah.
mean, so
He's not playing
I doubt if
against
he plays in.
ahead of Munoz at Palace.
Exactly. And he's not even playing in Aston Villa.
Yeah.
So
Not ahead of
Chelsea
Cash.
is just,
Yeah. Yeah.
yep. So Chelsea is just a bunch of mid players, and they've tried play Palmer through injury, through pain, and all that stuff. It hasn't worked. So the surgery. I like Palmer, so I think I don't wish Chelsea the best, but I like Palmer. So let's see how he comes back. But those will only be four players: Palmer, the midfielders, and Reece James. Four players can give you a good season. They
Yeah.
just don't give you a title race. So I just think that Chelsea, the results of Chelsea, that's who they are right now. The current results show who they are as a team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Chelsea, they've spent so much money for it not to show. I don't know. Have they sold as much? Because, man, their team looks, they need a striker. They need a left winger. They need center backs. Well, we can give their fullbacks a break, but they need two center backs, goalkeeper, striker, and left wing. They need five players. They need
Yep.
five players.
I
Yeah.
mean, they spent
Oof.
money on both Dilap and Joao Pedro, and they still don't have a striker.
Yeah. They could just
You
have
know,
combined and bought
I
an Osimhen or something.
yeah, just buy Osimhen and let Jackson do the running 10 minutes towards the end of the game.
Exactly. And you have Joao Pedro, and you have not, what's his name? This Portuguese guy on one wing. You have Cole Palmer
Yep.
behind your striker. You have anybody on the other wing. You can have your Ganacho or anybody, just somebody that can drop back and help defense. That's what you need because your creativity comes from the mid. But yeah,
Yeah,
the more
I
problems
think
they have, the better for me. Yeah, is it?
you're true. I think they have a good business model, not a very good sporting model.
That's true.
They'll make profits here and there,
Mm.
but I just don't think that they have improved on Jackson because all their strikers look weaker than Jackson right now.
They look worse.
Because
How did they?
I
How are they able to do
Dilap
that? How are they able to sign somebody? How are they able to replace Jackson with somebody worse? That's crazy.
exactly
That's crazy. Like that is
exactly.
crazy. But Chelsea has always been weird. Giroud left Arsenal, went there, he's undroppable. And they still won. I don't know. But
But
uh,
then that
that,
also brings questions to Maresca. That
uh,
brings questions about Maresca because Maresca has also shown to be growing and making mistakes that uh, young managers make. He's made poor substitutions. You can look at Manchester United, how he just panicked and started pulling people out. You
yeah,
know, uh, removing players who can run. When you are 10 man, you need runners, but he
yeah,
starts pulling out runners in that game. Palmer is not a runner. Palmer needs runners around him. He's
yeah.
not. He's not. Is he called Joao Pedro? Joao Pedro will
No,
take off. Garnacho
Neto,
will take off.
Neto, Pedro
Uh,
Neto, yeah, yeah,
no, Neto. Pedro
yeah,
Neto. Pedro
yeah,
Neto will take off on this wing. Garnacho will take off on that wing, and
yeah,
then Palmer will play around. They bring him the ball, and then he finishes. But then he takes off the runners, leaves a sick Palmer. He suffers. Uh, Discipline wise, I think I remember there's a season when we kept on talking about Arsenal shooting themselves in the foot with
red
red
cards.
cards and yellow cards, and the blame was always and the blame was always on coaches on referees. But you know what? Arsenal decided not to give referees a reason to make those decisions, and,
Yeah,
and we see how they are. But now you look at Chelsea. You complain about Chelsea getting red card, and then Maresca comes talks about players needing to be disciplined, and then he gets himself red card that game also. So there's just been there's been problems all over.
the apple does not fall
Uh,
far.
uh, uh,
Uh, uh,
exactly. Dilap is misses 5 games through injury. The first game back, he gets a red card
mm,
away out again.
ouch.
So
Oh
there's
my
too much
God.
immaturity that Maresca has to address that one.
They have to do
Mm.
some cleaning up.
And defensive play, defensive play. Two players went to mark Broberg against Fulham. Two,
Against
and
Sunderland.
then none of them was going for the ball
Uh,
against Sunderland, and none of them was going for the ball. So Broberg had the ball. They all observed, watched until a player ran from the midfield just
Came and
to
received and finished.
and they're just there watching. And who
Man.
is it? Tosin Adarabiayo, Tosin and Chalo.
And Chaloba.
Leeds. Yeah, Leeds. What does Tosin do? Play around the game, play around the ball, then give a last ditch back pass to another defender. I don't know who he was, who also does the same crap. They concede. Those are two games, stupid defensive play. Boom. The manager has to answer that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think Maresca has questions to answer.
Yeah, there's a lot of mediocrity in Yeah, there's a lot of mediocrity in the squad, and I think it starts from the head.
It
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
It,
yeah. But man, there was a time Chelsea, man, you don't perform 2-1 half a season, job sold. Man, those guys sold people like De Bruyne. They sold people like Salah. Man, did you hear man, Carragher? I think Carragher just hates Salah. I don't know. I think he's jealous of Salah's legacy. He says Salah is the flop at Chelsea. That's what he was known for. How can you even say that? I mean, Salah, since he came to Liverpool, the first season at Liverpool, he scored over 30 Premier League goals. How can you even insinuate that Trent poor defensive is because of Salah? How can you even say that? Yeah, I think Carragher knew what he was doing. He took this chance to deflect the hit off of Liverpool because Liverpool still sit 10th. I mean, this is not because of Salah. This is because of Liverpool and their coach and their issues. So for him to drop such heavy bombs and make it about Salah, that was weird. I think Liverpool need to address their real issues and stop deflecting. They are sitting 10th title challenge. Even Manchester United of 2013 did not finish 10th. They did not sit at 10th. They were 7th.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So it's a double digit. Even
I
Leicester did
don't know.
not go there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I had lost you for a second, but I don't know what the problem with Carragher is. I mean, I don't know what the problem with Carragher is. I've always believed. I've always uh, experienced.